Okay guys, Sienna and Denise here, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not do a very good job of documenting the weeks of our Carapia journey. I think last time when we left off we were somewhere around week 10 and 11. I don't really know what week we're on now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just trying to keep this girl from eating the Carapia. But since we last talked, we have had some, interesting progressions with our lawn. As you guys know, the top one's doing really well. You can see I'm sitting on it right now. It's been doing great, minus the fact that it has some weeds, which I need to get around to pulling out. But it was the bottom lawn that I was having a little bit of problem with. You can see Cece inspecting the weeds and the Carapia over here. But since then, we had some don't eat it. We had some issues, and our bottom lawn wasn't getting as much sun as the top lawn, so that's kind of like mainly the reason I think the Carapia there didn't take off as well as the Carapia up here. And since then we had a sales guy come out and take a look at our Carapia downstairs and upstairs from the place we bought it from. I'm blanking right now. It's hard to remember stuff when you're actually filming, but I'll let you guys know where the website we got it from. Anyway, the sales guy came and he took a little look at our Carapia and gave us some advice. So here is that advice that he gave us. Oh my god, Sienna's just trying to eat anything she can touch. But so basically he was very surprised that we even had Carapia that took off and grew on our downstairs level, considering the amount of sun it was getting. So he was all surprised that it was growing, but in some of the sections which were getting more sun, he told us we actually needed to water more because the soil was not soaking up the water that it was getting. And then in some of the patchier areas, he told us to add some dirt on top because that would help the Carapia grow. And basically what happens with Carapia, I guess, as it grows is it gets these long, like Cece's grabbing, these long strands that grow. And when they have heat and when they have water, these strands will grow little roots, like the roots here. I hope I'm showing this right to you. Do you see? So when it finds heat and water at the same time, these little strands that grow apparently drop roots, and then they will plant themselves as they go. And he was saying that for our downstairs Carapia to take off, we had to water some of the areas more because the water just was not seeping through the soil. And then he also told us to add dirt to some of the areas that were not growing Carapia, because that should help kind of like insulate it and get some, crops growing there too. So since then we've done that. God, I gotta move this girl or else she's gonna eat all the Carapia we have over here. Okay, give me 1 second. Super professional video making over here, guys. Let's go. Ugh. Yes, so he said since then we've done what he said, and actually our lawn is looking a lot better. And in those empty patches that we had, we are growing some new baby Carapias, and I'm going to show those to you right now. Cece and I are going to show those to you. So it hasn't filled in like 100%, but it's definitely looking better. And the little spots, like this one that we walk across all the time, which is having a hard time getting going, once we started watering them, look at these little babies that are growing. These little baby Carapias started to pop up from here. So this area back here actually gets a bit more sun than the area back here. So that one I think is actually going to do pretty well. And then since then we've bought some plugs to put into our front yard. So if we don't have any success over here in this area that gets less sun, we're going to try filling the brown spots up with new plugs and see how that does. So I will keep you guys posted on that and our progression from here. And soon, hopefully, we will give you some reports on our frontline lawn too. So yeah, thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM us on Instagram and we can give you what knowledge we have. Okay, thank you. Bye.